Yo, welcome everyone. If Bitcoin now breaks this triangle with a major breakout, you should really pay close attention to this level. Try to not mess it up, and let me show you why. Now, first you're going to see Bitcoin yesterday got literally almost a perfect rejection at our first important price target. Going right now with the fixed range volume profile, measuring the entire bottom price action, you're actually going to see Bitcoin definitely hit almost to the exact dollar accuracy, the value area high, the upper volume level of the entire bottom price action right here, and we got some kind of a rejection back down. But also, we are right now experiencing a bounce towards the upside, another very slight rotation back up, exactly from another important key level. Fibonacci retracement from our swing low back towards the swing high. It really does seem like Bitcoin hit the golden Fibonacci ratio, and right now we are actually getting a very nice rotation back towards the upside. Now, to be completely transparent with you, I was actually holding a long or a buy trade approximately from this area, but as I also said in yesterday's video, my stop loss was already set to break even. That is why I needed to re-enter a long position of Bitcoin. So I do right now still remain in a long trade right here on BTC and also on Ethereum. Later in the video, I'm even going to share with you exactly where potentially we can be looking not for a long trade, but actually for another short or a sell position, simply because potentially right now, if we do get right here another rotation back up, another very important level is going to get hit. But first of all, we need to talk about this specific triangle, because remember, retail traders really like trading patterns, and they're probably going to look to fire another long or a buy trade if Bitcoin right here right now does get a break towards the upside, or simply they're going to look to fire a short position if we do get a breakdown. Now, to be completely honest with you, I'm not looking to trade this pattern. I'm not looking to go with any breakout or breakdown trades. The only thing I'm right here going to look for is going to be a potential short or a sell position if Bitcoin does get a rotation towards the upside, maybe even some kind of a fake out into a significant area of resistance. And later in the video, I'm going to show you exactly why this specific area right here is such an important level. And instead of looking at our symmetrical triangle right now, I would much rather talk about a horizontal range or maybe even an S&E channel. So what we are right now going to do, we are going to right now identify potentially some kind of a horizontal range. Now, this range, at least as of right now, it is not confirmed. We are only right now expanding a horizontal level exactly at this specific high, and also of course exactly at this specific low. But it does look like that the range, technically speaking, it is not formed just yet. But I would still say like that, if we do get right here another rotation back up approximately toward the top of the range right here, towards 72,000 US dollars, we might even look to trade this, because of course it is going to be quite an important area of resistance. On the other hand, if we do get a rotation back down, to be honest right here, personally, I'm not really that interested to go with a long or a buy position, simply because this specific area, at least in my opinion, it's not really a significant area of support. Right now, overall speaking, I'm still more interested to fire another short trade, but the thing is, we need to get some kind of a rotation back up to approximately 72,000 toward the top of our horizontal range. And not only that, not only we can right to talk about a horizontal range, we could even identify a brand new S&E channel. So what we are going to do, connecting our higher lows with a diagonal area of support, extending this one towards this specific high, and you can now see the top of the S&E channel is coming in, not exactly, but definitely very, very close at approximately 72,000 US dollars. And yes, later in the video, I'm even going to share with you why this specific level is a very important one when we do use our trend-based Fibonacci extension. But right now, before we do talk about that, I would really appreciate for you to smash up the like button, because 1,000 likes are really possible right here. But of course, also, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Now, let me do share with you why this specific area right here is a very important price target you should really pay attention to if Bitcoin right now does actually get some kind of a breakout out of this specific symmetrical triangle, maybe even today, maybe even in the upcoming hours. And everything right now comes down to the ABC correction I think I already mentioned in my previous video. So remember what we were saying, that Bitcoin could be forming exactly at this specific area. We simply said we potentially got right here an impulse impulse, correction, another impulse back towards downside. And right now, if we are talking about a corrective structure, we could definitely pay attention to right now some kind of an ABC. So we are going to go right here with the Elliott correction wave, and potentially right now, if Bitcoin does get another push up, we can then right here identify an A Elliott wave. We simply got right here the B Elliott wave, and of course right now we can talk about potentially Bitcoin forming the C Elliott wave. And usually when we talk about an ABC correction, the most important target of the C Elliott wave is going to be 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension price target of the entire A Elliott wave. So we are right now going to go from the low here back towards this specific high, back towards the low, and you can right now definitely notice the 1-to-1 Fibonacci extension of Bitcoin is coming in at approximately $72,000. And what we said before, this level right here can actually be the top of the horizontal range, but also can even be approximately the top of our S&E channel. So ideally right here, right now, I would really like to get some kind of a rotation back up. We hit our area of resistance. Of course, we are then going to be paying ourselves even more with our long or buy trades on Bitcoin and also on Ethereum. And potentially, if the move up right here is going to look corrective, the volume potentially, it is not going to be coming into the market similarly as we are getting right here. We might even fire another short or a sell position right here on the Bitcoin price. But also right now, if you paid attention to yesterday's video, you probably know that in this scenario right here, we talked about that Bitcoin probably finished the entire first bigger impulsive move down, and right now with this entire bounce, we could be forming the bigger second Elliott wave. And the main price target of the second Elliott wave, or actually not the main one, the minimum price target of the second Elliott wave is the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. So going with Fibonacci retracement from the high right here back towards this specific low, we need to go with the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, and you're right now going to see it is not coming in exactly at our 1-to-1, but definitely very, very close, slightly higher at $72,300. But also right now, let's go one step further. If you paid attention to my yesterday's video, you probably know about not only one, but two important liquidity levels. So we can right now definitely identify the first liquidity level right here, almost exactly at our 1-to-1, but also we can identify another one slightly lower, exactly at this specific high. So ideally, of course, we are looking for the upper liquidity level right here to actually get hit, because this specific level is aligning more beautifully with the 1-to-1 and also with the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, aligning also, of course, with the top of our ascending channel and also with the top of our horizontal range. But also right now, let's go with the anchored VWAP and let's anchor it exactly at this specific high. It does seem like, I mean, surprisingly or maybe even not, this specific level is coming in approximately once again at this specific zone. So right now, again, ideally, I would be looking right here for another rotation back up. Again, I'm not saying that we need to get a push up. I don't know what's going to happen next, but the thing is, if we do get right here another push towards the upside exactly into this area of resistance, we might even look to fire another short or a sell trade on the Bitcoin price itself. Now, additionally, let's go with the Bitcoin liquidation heat map. First of all, on the 3-day time frame, you're right now going to see that the biggest liquidations cluster right here is actually coming in exactly above the high, let's just say at approximately $71,500. Not exactly at our 1-to-1 right here, but nevertheless, definitely very, very close. But also right now, what if we are zooming out slightly, let's just say on the 2-week time frame? Because here, the story is going to be slightly different. The biggest liquidations on the 2-week time frame are not coming in exactly above the recent highs actually, but below the recent lows right here. So what could that potentially mean? And actually, let me right now show you my main scenario I would like to see, maybe even to be formed in the upcoming hours. So what we are right now going to do, ideally, first of all, of course, we would like Bitcoin to get a push towards the upside, breaking the triangle, trapping even more people into brand new long or buy trades, and only after we hit our area of resistance, then do get another rotation back down right here below the recent low to take even more liquidity from the entire crypto market. That is right why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free $30,000 bonus with the first link down below right here, because on Bybit Exchange right now, we are definitely having a very special campaign. You register on Bybit, and only after you register, you're already going to get right here 20 USDT completely for free. You deposit at least 100, you're going to get another 20 USDT, but also when you're going to open up your first trade, you're going to get even bigger bonuses using the first link down below after you register and after initial deposit. But also right now on Bybit, Bybit, not only you're able to trade crypto, you can even trade forex, commodities, and stock CFDs, but also you can trade brand new tokens that are being released, of course, if you are feeling slightly more risky. So right now, of course, if you want to trade with us right now, this specific price action, take an advantage of the free bonuses using the first link down below after you register and after initial deposit. But also right now, let me share with you exactly what is happening with the Adler stochastic CG oscillator on the daily time frame, because this one right here, it is clearly getting a push towards downside. So ideally right now on the Adlers, I would like it to bottom out very, very soon. Of course, ideally tomorrow. Bitcoin then, of course, again, does get another push towards the upside. Of course, then also the Adlers is going to get another curvature back up right here, but only then after we are overbought, which is then simply going to mean potentially we form and we finish this entire ABC correction. Bitcoin starts moving back towards the downside below our recent low, potentially looking for the price target as we already set in our yesterday's video to approximately 65,000 US dollars, where we definitely do have our daily and also the weekly high-term time frame area of support. Now, additionally, what if we do go right now with the RSI and also with the money flow indicator on the 2-hour time frame? Both of those indicators, unfortunately, right now are already being slightly more bearish, because what you're going to see, higher high being formed on the RSI, lower high on Bitcoin. So this right here right now shows us that we are getting a hidden bearish divergence, and the exact same thing is right now also happening right here on the 1-hour time frame. We are getting the exact same high on the RSI, lower high on Bitcoin, which unfortunately it is already going to be some kind of a bearish Bitcoin indication, forming a hidden bearish divergence. But as we said before, ideally right here, we are still looking for another rotation back up. We are looking right here ideally for Bitcoin to at least take some liquidity above the recent highs, and only then we might look to fire another short or a sell trade. So in this scenario, if Bitcoin does get a push towards the upside, we are then simply going to get potentially, of course, a fake out above our value area high. So again, measuring the entire bottom price action with volume, remember about the value area high. It could mean Bitcoin right here gets a push up, we reclaim the level for a very short period of time, and only after we hit our price target, we then do get acceptance back below the level, and then continuation back toward much lower price targets, toward our value area low right here to 65,700 US dollar area. So right now the plan on Bitcoin is very, very simple. I don't want to right now predict up or down. The only thing is, if we do hit this specific price target right here, ideally, if the push up is going to look weak, I'm still more interested to fire not a long trade on Bitcoin, but actually another brand new short or a sell position with a clear, very simple invalidation level slightly above the level. So how would that actually look like right here? We get a push up, reaction back down, looking for a short position right here, stop loss above our area of resistance, targeting, of course, at least another lower low. And that is right now why, if you want to trade with us, take an advantage of the free 30,000 US dollar bonus using the first link down below. You register on Bybit right here, you're going to get 20 USDT completely for free, but then also deposit at least 100, you get another 20 USDT, and also when you're going to open up your first trades, you're going to get even bigger bonuses using the first link down below. But also right now, thank you for smashing up the like button.